Hey everybody, it's me again. It's about 5:11 right now. I just wanted to do a follow-up vid on my latest project. This is a iPod Touch Gen 1 that I've repurposed into being sort of a mini touchpad. It's not going to hold any music. I'm going to use this for work purposes or just note-taking or any kind of just routine stuff. This thing that's hooked up to the back of it is a backup power supply. And for those that are joining us late, what it is what the definition of is what it is a Minty Boost, which is you can find this online at Adafruit. It's a really neat device that will take 3 volts and bump it up to about 5 volts. iPod begins, or most USB devices will begin charging at 5 volts, so that's what that device does. This is a removable lithium-ion battery. Its terminals are not soldered in. I can pop it out. I can replace it with this backup to the backup battery, so if this one gets drained I can swap them out. I've got a little speaker right here and a rocker switch. So here's the device. So that's on. It shows that it's on right now. I'm going to turn it off. Or not turn it off, but turn the screen off. Just a demonstration on charging. So if I wanted to charge, I'd flip the rocker switch. Okay, so now she's charging. You can see it's pretty low on power. Anyway, I have found out that from full drain to when I flip the switch, I can probably get about an 80% charge to the internal battery of this thing. It's a very comfortable feeling to know that when I see that red, that I just flip the switch and I have backup power. And should the day go longer, and oftentimes it is, you can tell I'm a little tired. I've been up for over 24 hours. I have that backup battery, or backup to the backup battery, so I can always pop that battery out, put the new one in, and I'm good for a little more time. So I found some limitations with iOS 3.1.3, and for work purposes I needed to expand my horizons a little more, so what I did was I jailbroke it, and there's plenty of tutorials on how to do that online, so I'm not going to get into it. But what I did was added some apps that I could use during my work, or use for work. Some stuff also isn't work related, but it's just kind of fun. I'm a late adopter to Angry Birds. I don't follow pop culture and I don't like fads, so I waited, for all that to die down. Everybody at work was talking about, or was talking about it, and it just seemed like wherever you go, it was all over. Even AT&T had commercials where they were featuring Angry Birds. So I just thought that was fucking stupid. So I waited until it all died down, and the sheep, they all kind of moved off into something else. And I picked it up. It's really cool. I really enjoy playing it. It's whatever. I got a ballistics calculator. I've got my electrician's toolkit, which is just a mix of a bunch of fun little notes and apps and stuff. It's got a resistance color code chart, because I always seem to forget the colors. It's got Ohm's law. It's got a couple other really cool little things. It's really fun. Got Metal Gear Lite, which is a first-person shooter. I like Metal Gear, so that's why I got it. This is Wi-Fi Faux Fum. I've just started looking into this. It's a wireless network tool. From right now, what it looks like I can pull MAC addresses off of wireless devices. I am interested in if this will pull BSSID, ESSID, and channel numbers. If I can do that, I think that'll be pretty good. I'm also looking to seeing if I can do injections with this too. But anyway, I don't know if I can get this to sniff. That'd be perfect. Anyway, I got a conversion calculator device app thing right here. So if I ever get stuck in like Kuala Lumpur, I'll know how to do a conversion. Cydia, which when you jailbreak this thing, you'll get that repository, and I found some pretty cool stuff in there. This is a terminal emulator, this little guy right here. I've been using that for about 70% of the time. This is a little emulator. Let me hit that. It's all command line stuff. So if you're not comfortable with command line, I suggest you not get this. What this does is it allows me a lot of flexibility. Once I got this, I'm able to do a lot more with this device. What it looks like, I mean, this is iOS, which is a kissing cousin to OS X, which is another kissing cousin to Linux, and a lot of this, there's a lot of familiarity with the hierarchy of the directories and stuff. So it's all pretty, for the most part, it's pretty familiar. It looks like iOS uses the Bourne shell, and well, I mean, I can get by with that, so that's fine. I installed Bash in here too, so I've got some flexibility with that because Bash is my favorite. So I know that you can put this device on the network. DHCP will assign it an IP address, and if you are on the same subnet or same part of the network or wireless network, you can grab your laptop or your PC. Then you can SSH into this guy once you get that MAC address, and you can do all the command line stuff through your laptop. Well, I don't know, it's kind of like the 6 degrees of separation for me, so I didn't want to have to utilize a laptop to make simple command changes on here, so I downloaded a terminal, and it's pretty good. If you jailbreak your device, make sure you change the default password. Everybody and his brother knows that both root and the user are Alpine, and if everybody's got that, then if somebody sees you out there at Starbucks with your nifty jailbroken phone and you don't change the password, they'll fucking own it, because they'll do just what I just said. They'll fucking go into wireless, something like Wi-Fi FOFOM or any kind of like network tool, find your device, find the IP address, SSH into it, use password Alpine, and jump on. Everybody knows that it's easy exploit, so just change it. It takes a couple seconds. The command to change it is simple nix stuff, so you can just Google that. Just say, how do I change my password in Linux command line. Anyway, so this is it in a nutshell. I've been using this device for about a week now, and I'm trying to get comfortable with doing a lot of stuff on the touchpad, or without a keyboard. There's some stuff that I miss, but I'm finding that I'm able to get around a lot of it. I use this a lot for when I go to the grocery store too. I take notes with the notepad. Every once in a while, when I have time, I'll surf online with Safari and YouTube and watch videos. But for the most part, right now I'm getting to the part where I'm just customizing all this stuff. I'm going to go and see if there's this thing has the ability to do injections and sniffing, and if I can get any other pen test tools, I'll try to add all this in here too, and this will make it a little more suitable for work. Anyway, so I just wanted to say, give you a little brief follow-up of this my little project. Battery's been working out well. It's been holding the charge. It's been charging up. Backup power supply has been running its charge. Everything's been doing good. So just wanted to say that. Thanks a lot.